Morning, Kiaan. It's so nice to see you out there and swinging the club again and hitting balls and holding putts and just getting the love back again. I'm sure you've missed it very, very much, right? So always, with these types of things, it's going to feel a little scrappy at first. So nice opportunity for us here to neaten things up almost more easily, so we don't have any natural feels that we have to fight. We're just kind of almost slightly resetting. And then, obviously in terms of technique and little technical changes we can make without having to sort of hit balls and play tournaments and stuff like that. It just makes it a little bit easier and a nice opportunity for us. And then, as I'd spoken to you guys when you were here, sort of start, I think you're a good age and a good size, just to start doing a little bit of speed training as well. So that also kind of helps us because we can focus on the legs and the left arm, which we could probably use better while the right arm is still getting better and stronger. Okay, so nice little opportunity for us, right? So quickly start with chipping. So setup and stuff all looked really, really good. Okay, we just had a little bit of a head and a right side move. Okay, which causing the club to shallow out and hit the ground a little bit behind the ball. Shallow out meaning the club getting too low to the ground too early. All right, so keep everything as it is. All right, but we just got to make sure that from there the right side and the head turn forward and through, not down and back. Forward and through, not down and back. All right, so we're just going to do a little bit of low point drill with that chipping. I've put it in your notes there. Okay, just put the towel a little bit more than a club head. Right. Okay, and if that right side goes down, you're going to catch the towel first. Okay, all right, so we just do a few of those. All right, so none of that move. Okay, everything the same, set up everything the same, and then the right side and head stay forward and around as we chip. You hear the crisp little sound, but missing the mat. Okay, full swings you're doing the same. The postures look really good. Just really sort of engaged out in front, natural athletics, so it was really good. Backswing fine, but again, same thing, just a little bit of this right side collapsing and the head going backwards before you get into your follow through. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do, drill number 2 there in your notes, what we're going to do is some stop drill. Okay, it's just ghost drills like you did there. Ghost drill meaning we're not hitting golf balls. Okay, so I want you to just stop at the top, stop, and then check. How is my right leg and how is my balance in my head? Okay, because obviously we know we have the tendency for that to happen. Now, when you're not stopping and you're swinging and reacting to the ball and the target, you might not feel it as well, but we know it's something we've been wanting to work on. All right, so ghost draws, but with a stop. Okay, so we up to the top, stop, check everything, cool, am I balanced? Yes. Okay, then you go from there. Right, I've put in your notes, you go from there. Just drive your hips from there. Don't worry too much about how good the downswing is or anything like that. Just check it nice and strong, nice and balanced, and then just drive your hips to the target. Okay, so ghost draw, stop at the top, check, feel good, drive the hips. Okay, you can start off slowly, but that's what we want to do. Okay, and then putting. Putting looks great. Okay, but obviously we're just standing very, very close, and then the hands change direction. And then in order to find the middle of the putter, you have to do this. And that's when the putter goes heel high. Okay, and that's where the inconsistencies come from. And then some you just stay there and hit them up the toe. All right, okay, so we just have to neaten that all up. All comes from the setup. Just making sure we a touch further from the ball. We don't want the eyes there. Touch further from the ball, a little bit of space here. Okay, and then concentrate on not letting the heel get higher on the downswing. So keep that putter nice and level through the hit. Okay, so that's what you're going to focus on with the putting. Okay, and then you'll warm up. I know we're doing this sort of the wrong way around, but because I was kind of explaining each thing, and then I just thought I'd just go to the drill that we're going to do for each thing. So the warm up, and these you can do at home. Okay, we're going to do hip rotations. Okay, so what we do is put a club across where our belt line would be in our posture. Small rotation on the backswing, keeping the knee in check, so that would be too much. Okay, small little rotation, and then a large rotation on the downswing. Okay, then you can go further, small rotation, big rotation. We don't want it there, we don't want it there. Okay, we don't want it there. Okay, small little rotation, back to the ball. Okay, and we're doing left arm swings, but we're doing them holding the grip. Okay, try and keep the left arm nice and straight. Let the forearm rotate. Start off slowly. Okay, and then just build speed as you go. Okay, and then step drill again. Go swings, not hitting balls. Normal grip. Back swing, step, hit into a balance follow through. Okay, back swing, step, hit. Okay, and you add some rhythm as you go. Okay, so those are the warm-up drills. Those are what we're going to add some of your speed training to. Okay, so do those warm-up drills nicely. Got your drills there for the putting and the chipping. All right, have a good week. Obviously, some of that stuff you can do at home. All right, so Dad will send me videos and we'll chat from there. Okay, thanks, my boy. I'll talk to you soon.